Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Isabella, or Bella for short, and the creator of Bella Arts and Crafts, and welcome to my channel. So today I am showing you guys how to crochet the sitting flower bunny. I also have this pattern on my Instagram and my Ribbler if you don't want to see step by step. There is the written description of all of the steps that I'm going to show you guys in today's video. If you want to go look at that, everything will be linked down below, but let's go straight to the video and show you guys what we need to make a sitting flower bunny. So I'll be working with a acrylic yarn this time in this video. So you'll be needing size 4 acrylic, whether this will be the main body, so I'm doing white. And then this will be our little nose, or if you want to do this as the flower part, as I had done on this one. You want to do this type of flower, then you can do this type of flower, but today we're going to do something similar to this flower. And so I am going to use a hot pink for this one. So I'm going to use a pink for the nose and a hot pink for the flower. And you will also need some green yarn. And what size hook you'll be using is a 4.5. And you'll be needing using 12 size eyes. If you want to do color eyes, or you can embroider some eyeballs, you can, but we're going to use some 12s. And we'll be needing some stitch markers. Make sure you grab 2 stitch markers. You will need these for the flowers soon, where I'll show you guys. And make sure we have a needle and also some safety pins if you want to help easily place the flower onto the head and sew it for later. Make sure you use some of these. Whatever brand can work. I just have this brand. And some scissors. We need that. And stuffing. I just got as much stuffing as I needed. We do not need to stuff the ears. So it's just mostly stuffing for the main body. But let's go straight making our own sitting flower bunny. So next we're going to do a magic ring. I'll show you how a little bit slow down a bit. So I hold my tail here, pull this way, and have this part and this part. We're going to go underneath this here, go here, twist, grab yarn, and pull it through to get our little stitch here. If you want to do a chain 2, go to the second loop from your crochet hook, and we're going to do a 6 in the magic ring, or 6 in that loop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull that little tail that you have, and we pull it. Make sure it's tight as you can get it, so the hole won't open up. So next, on our round 2, we're going to do a increase around all of it. So we're going to have 12 stitches. So let's go get our increases. And we're going to put a little stitch marker here. We got 1, 2, and our spots will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So our next one is going to be a stitch increase around for round 3. So that would give us 18 stitches. go grab the stitch marker. There we go. So stitch, increase, oops, stitch, increase, stitch, increase, and now we're going to repeat that all the way around to the end of the stitch marker. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So now we're going to do a 2 stitches and increase all around to our stitch marker. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So now we're going to do 3 stitches and increase around until we get to our stitch marker. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30. So now we're going to do a 4 stitches and increase around until we get to the stitch marker, and it will give us 36 stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So we got 36 stitches. So in our next couple rounds, to 7 to 12, we're going to do 36 stitches around to start making the head shape. So if you want to skip on around, or I'll do a couple rows and we're going to go to our next rows, but I'll do a couple this row with you, and then I'll let you guys do the other rows. So if you want to skip, the little timestamp for that will be right around here, but I'll do this row with y'all. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me grab some more yarn over here. So we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, right? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. We got 36 stitches on row 7. We're going to do this all the way down to row 12. So I'll go catch you guys up, and I'll get you guys to row 13. So we got done with our rows 12. So in our next one, our row 13, we're going to do 4 stitches and a decrease around to make a 30 stitch, or 30 count. So let me go grab this here. Just let me get it. Goodness gracious. So 1, put our stitch marker in. Oops. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and decrease all around into our stitch marker. So again, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So next we're going to do 3 stitches in a decrease to give us 24. So we're going to, let me go put this in there. Apparently wants to come on out. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, and a decrease. 1, 2, 3, and a decrease. So we're going to do this all around until we get this stitch marker. Let me pull some yarn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 24. So now we're going to do 2 stitches in a decrease all around to the stitch marker. Oops, let me go grab our little strand. Take our stitch marker out. 1. Put the stitch marker back on. 1, 2, decrease. Here again, 1, 2, decrease. All the way into the stitch marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So our next one is 2 stitches in an increase around. It will give us 24 stitches, and this will be our row 16. So let me show you. Take our stitch marker off, put our stitch right here. This is 1. Put our stitch marker into the stitch. 1, 2, increase. I'll show you again. 1, 2, increase. We're going to be doing the same stitch all the way to our stitch marker. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 24. So next is going to be a repeat row. So this will be 17 all the way to 19, and we're going to do 24 stitches down to 19 row. I'll show you the first row, and I'll meet you guys on after that our 20 rows. So I'll show you first one for 17, and I'll get you guys on to the other one. So we're going to do 1 stitch, put our stitch marker. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we're going to do this 2 more rows, and I'll meet you guys on row 20. So we got done with our 19 rows. Now we're going to do our 20 row, and it's going to be different. Let's take our stitch marker off. We're going to do a bobble stitch. So how I just do like this way, and we're going to do 4 in our little, well, don't count as this, but count these. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to pull from all stitches, and what we're going to do, we're going to get our stitch marker. See that little part right there? We're going to put our stitch marker right through there, and this makes it a little tail, and we're going to do 32 stitches all the way around back into the stitch marker. So like right when we get to here, that's where we're going to do all our 32 stitches. So we do 1, let's try to poke this little tail out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So we got our little tail. Okay, so now we're going to be on row 21. Let's go get our little loop here. I want to stitch in this here. So let's take the stitch marker. This will be 1. Let's go get our little thing right here. If I can grab it. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're going to do a bobble. So this is how I do it. I get a almost like a double crochet. We're going to pull this out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Same that we did with the bunny tail. We're going to pull through all the loops. Make sure we're gonna, when we do our stitch right here, make sure we got our little feet out. So we got 1. Make sure we got our toes. 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do a bobble. So we're going to do same thing we did there. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. pull through for all those, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 'sorry y'all, bobble, so 1, 2, oops, I'm trying to pull it there, 3, 4. Pull through all that loop, and we're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, bobble, 'pull through all that, and our last 2 stitches. 1, and 2. Pull my yarn a bit. So now we got our little feet. So we got one little back feet and the front feet. We're going to put our safety eyes on. So what I have put for this one, we're gonna match these here. If you want to embroider the nose later, let me move this a little bit up. If you want to embroider the nose a little later, you can. I'm just gonna embroider the nose right now, since I can just put the leftover yarn. I did get a long length. I want my nose a little bit more, oops, goodness gracious, flowy out than my I think my first one. So I'm going to do a little flowy out. I might not do like a little mouth thing. I'm just going to do this type of nose. So we're going to go to rows 11 to 12, 7 spaces apart. So I'm going to try to do it almost like close, not like lengthwise towards the feet. So we're going to, oops, here I am. Sorry, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're going to try to have it almost a little bit that way. So that way. And let me go grab this. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to go to this spot here. And then the nose is a little funky right now. We're going to get our backings. We're going to pop those eyes in. So I want to do this a little bit closer to me. So let me do that. I'll get right back to you, because sometimes these are a little hard. So I'll be right back and I'll show you guys the eyes that are on it. It looks kind of smushed right now, but let me show you guys when the eyes are on it. Okay, so I got the eyes on, and we're going to embroider a nose. So what I'm going to do, I mostly do towards like 3 stitches here. So I'm going to go through here, go get a little part here. Make sure I get a little long of a tail. And I do right this way. I go through here, back to the spot that I had it. Go through there. Make a cute little nose. Do that for a repeated time. How many I want to make the little nose. be all little. Well, not really little. I want at least a big little nose for them. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do that. And you can like move it around to help make the nose a little bit big the way you want it. So mostly when I do my things, I'll move it to this side or that side just to help position the yarn to be laid out as I want. So if I do that, it can help the nose poke out a little bit, you know? See how the little nose look? So let me do it one more time. I'm just going to go straightward. I didn't mean to make a long tail of this here, but it's okay. I'm going here, and I'm going to flip them out. Normally what I do is I try to grab it, tie this, and I'm going to stuff it in there. So let me go do that, and I'll be right back. And we back. I fixed up the nose, so now we're going to stuff it. I don't know how much I sometimes stuff it as firm or as plushy. You can do whatever you want to do. It's just we're going to stuff it now, so because we're going to start closing this up. So we're going to help shape the head. I think you might want to get more stuffing for the head to help shape it to be round. Because that's what we're going to try to do, is make this head as round as possible. So let's go grab. I think I don't want it too plushy on the head. If you want it too plushy, you can do that. But I am going to make sure that this feller is all stuffed up. You looking cute so far. So happy. Uh-oh. Did I accidentally stuff that? Yeah, I accidentally stuffed that with it. Are you looking cute? I'm so happy. Oh, he's so cute. So cute. So I think that's enough. We're going to start a little bit stuffing as we go too. So we start to go around here. So now we're on row 22. And we're going to do back loops only. So we're going 2 stitches and a decrease in the back loops. So what we're going to do, let me go grab this. If I can grab it. Wait a minute, y'all. Trying to grab it, it won't let me. So what we're going to do, go take this off. You see the back loop right here? We're going to go to the back loops. So here, this will be our, oops, let me make sure I don't have it loose right there. Back loop. Put our stitch marker. This will be our first stitch. So 1, 2, and decrease. Show you again. 1, 2, oops, decrease, and we're going to do this all around until we go to our stitch marker. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So now we're going to do row 23 and we're going to do stitch and decrease. So we're going to do this all the way around until we get to stitch marker. Oops, sorry y'all. Let me do that. So let me go grab that. Oops, I accidentally grabbed the wrong thing too. Okay, so take your stitch marker off. Grab that. That'll be our first stitch. Put our stitch marker. That'll be 1. Decrease. Show you again. 1. Decrease. And we're going to do that all the way around until we get to our stitch marker. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So our next one is 24, row 24, and we're going to decrease all the way around to give us 6 stitches. And we're going to go all the way to the stitch marker. So we're going to take the stitch marker off. And we're going to decrease. This will be our 1 decrease. Put the stitch marker back. Oops. One. This is our second one. It's doing 1 decrease for you. So you got 2 decreases. We're going to do this all the way until we get to our stitch marker. If you want to start stuffing a little bit more, you can stuff a little bit left in here. I'm going to do like a little tab, or you could have stuffed it around like 23, but I'm going to stuff a little bit because I don't like how tiny that is. Okay, well, how flat feels. That feels much better. So we got, let me fix my little marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we're going to cut off. We're not doing a too long of a tail because we're going to close it up. Cut that off. Take our stitch marker off. Pull this out. Grab our needle. Tie this up. Okay. So what I like to do is I go to the front right here. And I just weave in all the way when I go back. So we got that weave in. second one, and make sure you pull it as you go so it can close it up. And what I like to do is I like to go to like 3 of these here, go through here, put that through, and I like to go back to this part and like try to find a place. So I'm going to put it right around somewhere around here. So we're going to do that. I'm going to leave this tail so I can crochet like weave in towards the other ones like the ears and stuff, but we got done with our main body. So let's go to make the little ears. So now we're going to go to the ears. So what I did, I didn't stuff these. If you want to stuff the ear, you can, but I'm going to leave the ear flat. But we're going to have to make 2 little ears. And let's go straight making the ear. Same way, we're going to do a magic ring, or you want to do chain 2, go into the second loop from your hook and chain, oh not chain, but do 6 stitches into that loop. But we're going to do 6 in the magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure you tighten your magic ring up. And now we're going to do on our row 2, we're going to do increase around to make 12. Oops. So this is our first stitch. Put our stitch marker in. Increase all around. Pull some more yarn out. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So now we're going to do a stitch and increase all around until we go to our stitch marker. So grab our loop right here. This will be the first stitch. Take our stitch marker off. Put 1 stitch in. Put our stitch marker back in that stitch. And increase. Show you again. So stitch, increase all the way until we go to our stitch marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So now on our rows 4 to 8, we're going to do 18 stitches. And so I'll do this row for you. We can count together, but the other couple rows, I'll let you guys do it yourself. So we're going to do 1 stitch, go put it through our little stitch marker. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we're going to do this all the way until we go to row 8. But I'll see you guys to the next row. Okay, so we're on to row 9. What we're going to do, we're going to stitch and decrease all the way around to our stitch marker. So let's grab our loop. Oops. Pull that. Take your stitch marker off. This will be 1 stitch. Put your stitch marker back in. One, decrease. I'll show you again. 1, decrease all the way around until we get to our stitch marker. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So next we're going to do 12 around for 10 to 15 rows. I'll show you the very first one where I'll work with you. So let's grab our yarn. Take our stitch marker off. Put our stitch in there. That'll be number 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, oops, and 12. So I'll be doing this all the way around, all the way around until we get row to 15. So I'll see you into row 16. So now on row 16, we're going to do decreases all the way around. It'll give us 6 stitches. So let's go grab our yarn. We take our stitch marker off. This will be 1. Oops. Grab our stitch marker, place it in there. Show you again. This will be our second decrease. We're going to do this all the way around until we get to our stitch marker. Okay, so now on our last part, we're going to fold the ears. If you want to stuff the ears, you can do that. I'm going to fold my ears, so let's take the stitch marker off. Fold it. So what we're going to do, we're going to go both loops, here to here. Well, let me show it a little bit more clear for you guys. So here, in this loop, pull our yarn. That'll be our first, second. So we pull from this here to this part, our second, and then our third. Cut a tail for sewing. Let me get a little longer. Pull or fasten off, and we got done with our ear. I'm going to show you guys a timestamp over here for your other pair of ears. So you need to have 2 little ears, and I'm going to do the flower part. Okay, so first we're going to grab our green. We're going to work on the leaf part first. So grab whatever green. I'm going to use a spring green color. You can do whatever. If you want to do a darker color, you can do a darker color, or if you want to do a color that's similar to my color, you can. Let's go grab our yarn, if I can find it. So first round, we'll do our magic ring, or you can chain 2, do the second loop from your hook, and do 6 stitches in there, but we're going to do our magic ring, so we're going to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure the hole is tight as you can get it. We're going to increase all around, so I'll help you with that. That will give us 12 stitches, if I can get this in the loop or in the stitch. Get our stitch marker. This will be as our first stitch. Increase. And another increase, and we're going to do this all the way around into the stitch marker. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Next, we're going to do one stitch and increase around until we get to the stitch marker. That'll give us 18. Let's grab our yarn. Very first here, take our stitch marker off, put our stitch in there. That'll be one stitch. Put our stitch marker back into the stitch. And I'm going to do increase. We'll show you again. So a stitch, increase, all the way around until we get to our stitch marker. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So now we're going to do 2 stitches and increase all the way around until we get to our stitch marker. Grab our yarn, take our stitch marker off, do a stitch here. That'll be our first stitch. Put our stitch marker back in that stitch. So this is 1, 2, increase, show you again, 1, 2, increase, all the way around until we get to our stitch marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. So we got 24 rows. So now we're going to do the flower. Let me get some yarn. It's a little bit don't want to work with me today, but we're going to make the flowery part. So this might be a little tricky, but I'll be with you step by step for this one. So what I said we need 2 stitch markers for, because we're going to have to do a front. So the green leaf, if I show you here, the green is on the front loops and this flowery part is on the back loops. So we're going to be working on the green, and we're going to, after that, cut the green off for all the way around, and we'll do the pink flower or whatever color you're going to use. So first we're going to do, I'm going to move this pink stitch marker into the back loops, and then I'm going to use this, the stitch marker's not working, this stitch marker for our front loops. So what we're going to do a slip stitch in the very first loop. So slip stitch it here, and we're going to put our stitch marker on in that stitch. Oops, if I can get it. There we go. So now what we're going to do is on our next stitch in the front loops, we're going to stitch. And then we're going to do 7 stitches. So 1, 2, or 7 in the chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on our second loop on our hook, we're going to do a stitch, let me go grab more yarn, half double, two double crochets. So 1, 2, half double, and a stitch. We're going to do our next 2 stitches in our front loops. We're going to do 2 slip stitches. So 1, and 2. We're going to repeat this until we go in here to our stitch marker. I'm going to slip stitch in the front loops. So this count as our stitch, our second part of our slip stitch. That count as 1, and this will count as 2. But I'll show you again. We're going to stitch, and then I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're going to do a stitch, half double, double, 2 doubles crochets. So 1, 2, half double, and a stitch. Oops. Gonna grab me some yarn, and we're gonna do slip stitch, 1, 2. So we're going to do this all the way around, and then we're going to do 1 slip stitch in this front stitch. So I'll see you, and we're going to do the flower part. So we would need 8 little leaves. If you don't have 8, you might need to fix it up again, but we'll have 8 leaves. If you want to leave this for the long tail, you can. I might use the stem to sew, but I might use this. If you want to leave the long tail for this, you can. I might do that myself, so leave a tail for sewing. I'll cut me a little, that tail, pull that off. And now we're going to go to the back loops. So what we're going to do in the back loops, let's go grab our yarn. If I can go find my piece of yarn. So what we're going to do on this one is stitch in the back loop, and we're going to use the stitch marker for that too. So take the stitch marker off, go here, make a little knot. So how I do my knots is a little bit easy. That's how I do my knots. So I'll show you a little bit slower. So I do this, that, pull, well, have my finger through and have that there, and just do my knot. Pull that little tail, little thing did not want to be there, the little tail. Make a stitch, and then we're going to make that there. Put our stitch marker through that little stitch. Oops, if I can. Let me get a little closer so I can see. Let me go grab it. I cannot see. So we put our stitch marker in that. And now we're going to get our yarn. We're going to chain 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And our second loop from our hook, we're going to do 2 or increase in that one. So we're going to do that, 2 stitches or increase. We're going to do a half double. Make sure you do not turn your chain. You don't want the flower to look kind of wonky. We're going to do a half double. Not half double, a double crochet. And then we're going to do a triple crochet. We're going to do 3, so 1, oops, sorry on my yarn. 2, 2. I messed that up, sorry y'all. But this will be our second one here. So sorry y'all. I'm messing it up. I'm so sorry. and 3. Oh no, I don't want to go through. Double crochet in our next loop right there. Oh. A half double on our second one there. And a stitch. Now, let me get a little bit farther for you guys. We're going to 2 slip stitches. So 1, 2. This makes it look, let me show you guys a little better view. This helps place the green leaf and makes the pink leaf, well, pink flower in the green leaf. So each time you do 2 slip stitches, the green leaf goes right in the middle of, well, right between the pink leaves. I'll show you again how we're going to do. So we did our 2 slip stitches, get our stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me go grab me some more yarn. We're going to do an increase in our second loop from our hook, or 2 stitches. Half double. Double. Good. And 3 triple crochets, and next 3 stitches in our chain. So 1, 2, 'oh, my yarn is tangling up, so sorry y'all. And 3, double crochet, half double. Sorry, this little one don't want to go down. And a stitch. Our 2 slip stitches, and we're going to repeat this all the way around until we get back in here, and we're going to do 2 slip stitches around our, like right around here, 2 slip stitches, and we're going to do that all the way around until we get done with our flower. I'll go tell you the next steps, but I'll see you there, and I'll get you guys the last part for the pattern, but I'll see you guys in your last couple of flowers. Okay, so we will need to have 8 flowers. If you don't have 8 flowers, go back and fix your mistake. But we are done with our flower. If you want to, what we're going to do is fasten off and weave, like, fix up a little bit, like weave in our ends a little. We're done with that. We can take all the stitch markers off. So take one and take the other one, put this on the side, and we're going to make the stem, and that's the very last thing we need to crochet. So grab our green. Make sure you get a little bit of stuffing because we're going to stuff the stem for the little flower. So I did stuff it a little bit, but if you don't want to stuff it, it's fine. But I will suggest getting some little bit of stuffing to stuff the stem. So let's go make the stem. So now we're going to make the stem. We're going to do 4 stitches in a magic ring. If you're doing a chain 2, do chain 2, go to the second loop from your hook and do 4 stitches in there, but we're going to do it in our magic ring. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Tighten up the hole. Now we're going to do increase all around. It'll give us 8 stitches. So let's go do that. That'll be our first stitch. So grab our stitch marker. We're going to do blue, or looks blue to me. But our increase here, and another stitch, and increase, and we're going to do that all the way around until we get to the stitch marker. Oops. Let me grab more yarn over here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now on our row 3, we're going to do 8 stitches, but in the back loops. Let me go grab our yarn, take your stitch marker off, and in the back loops, we're going to do 8 stitches. Put our stitch marker back in that loop. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the next stitch on row 4, we're going to do 4 stitches in both loops, or both stitches all the way around. Take your stitch marker off. Grab that. That'll be our first stitch. Put our stitch marker back in that stitch. Oops. I can grab it. Two. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leave a tail for sewing. We're going to sew this on top of the flower. If you have a little hanging part, you can just stuff it in there a little bit. If it lets me. Stuff it in there. Cut off our yarn. So let me that long. Pull. And take our stitch marker off. And now we're going to do sewing. So, what we need, we're going to need these push pins. Yeah, push pins. If I accidentally said the wrong thing, I am so sorry. But we're going to have to get our little bunny. And what we're going to do, if you want to put your little ears anywhere you want to put it at, I am going to say I'll put in row 5. I want to put my ears in this back here. That's what I did with this bunny. It does help, like, if the stand the bunny up a little bit. Let me move it a little bit farther. Since the ears are in the way, you can help it stand a bit. But I want to do it on the backs. So we're going to do it on row 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put a little mark on there. So, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want to adjust it a little bit if I want to put it a little bit in the back, so you can do that also. Or if you want to be cute and all, you can have it on the sides. Like you can do it like that, or I want to do it like this way, but you can do it like right on the side if you want to do that, or in the back like I am going to do. You can do that. I think that's going to be okay. So let me go check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at how far back I wanted to have it. And then I'm going to do it the same way on the other ear. And he gets another push pin. I think I like it that way. I think that's going to be cute. But I'll show you guys what it looks like with the ears sewn on. So I'll see you guys soon. Now I got my bunny's ears on. What we're going to do next, let me move this on the side. So now we're going to put this green stem in the middle. Let's stuff it. And if you want to move it around to different sides, you can. I'm just going to put the stem in the middle. I'll try to put it at least in the middle to make it like a little bit of a flower. You can do it on the side, but I'm going to do right there. So let's fix that. Go get our loop or our yarn and put it into the sewing bit. And I'll try my best to show you guys how I do mine. I do a little bit around, so, oops. I go through into these loops here. Oops. I'm trying. And sometimes stems are not unique, like they're unique, they're not always perfect. So we're going to do our best. Oops. We're going to fix that a little bit so it won't show too much of that bit right there. And go back to that spot that is our very first one. I want to go back on that, put the thing there, and what I would say is, oops, something right there. Bring this pink and then put it in the middle, or if you want to use this yarn to extra hold the flower on the head, I will do that too, just to help it hold the flower in place in the middle. And what we're going to do is pin it. Sorry if you hear a lot of the clanging. Sorry about that. What I would do is figure the placement of the flower the way you want to do it. What I will do is try to make at least 4 of the flower petals in the back and 4 of the flower petals in the front. Push pin it. I mostly did, oops. Try to center it in the middle. Make sure I get 4 in the back and 4 in the front. We're going to push pin this here, here, and this way, just to make sure the flower stays in part when you're sewing into the flower, or the flower into the head. If you like how you place it, we can start sewing that there, and I'll get you guys an update of what I did with my flower. You can do whatever. If you want to place it a little bit towards the back, if you see that, a little bit to the back, or if you had your ears here, then have it a little bit 4 petals in the front and 4 petals in the back. We all done with our little sitting flower bunny. I would love to know what you guys made your bunnies. If you want to do cute little plushies or little eye whitenings, if you do a different color, or little eyelashes, I would love to know what you guys did. Oops. But I hope you guys enjoy this little tutorial. I really wanted to do this tutorial, and I am happy how this little guy turned out. If you want to have more tutorials, please let me know. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you want to see the written or more of like not step by step, I have, oopsies, the Ribbler and the Instagram post will be down below for you guys in the description. But I do hope you guys enjoy the video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and stuff, and put the notifications down below for my next video. But see you guys soon, and remember to not hurt your fingers, your hands, your wrists, your arms, your shoulder, and your back, and your booty. Make sure you stay hydrated and not dehydrated. Make sure you eat, rest, and not stress over markets and online markets. But see you guys soon, and see you guys later. And remember to stay crafty and crochet on, everyone. Bye bye. See you guys soon.